Yo, what is up, everyone? It's TyranitarTube, and dude, the adrenaline is rushing. I don't even know the news yet. This is actually giving me a live reaction to the news, but some of you guys have been telling me to check Corocoro.com, which is this. Check the Corocoro damn leaks, man, because there's Corocoro leaks with new Pokemon. Listen, dude, I was like 5 minutes away from falling asleep. I saw the tweets. The adrenaline is rushing. I can't talk, sleeper. We're gonna analyze talk. So, I don't know if you guys know, but E3 is coming up. It's from June 14 to 17. And Pokemon's been posting tweets that there's gonna be Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sun and Moon stuff happening. And there's even rumors that there's gonna be live Pokemon Sun and Moon gameplay. The first live Pokemon Sun and Moon gameplay is in live gameplay. Like, live. They're gonna have Sun and Moon in their game, and they're gonna play the game live for us a bit, which is crazy. So, the idea started coming a few hours ago that if Corocoro leaked, it may not just be the June 2nd news. Turns out Corocoro this month is actually a combination of the June 2nd news we got earlier and probably what's gonna come in E3. Brand new Pokemon and gameplay, man. It's gonna be crazy. We don't know for sure, but from what this Corocoro is showing, it seems like it. So they reveal, of course, the 4 islands and the artificial island in the center. I don't know if you guys know, but that's an artificial island. The protagonist, the screen, Kukui, and the first new Pokemon, a koala Pokemon. It's like freaking Timber. It's hugging the freaking log all day, and they reveal the starters here, and that's the damn dog Pokemon we saw in the trailer earlier. So this koala Pokemon you see here is actually a pure normal type, and it's called Nekoala, and it's classified as the half-awake Pokemon. But the craziest thing is, it has a new ability called Deep Sleep, which prevents it from having any status affliction except sleep. So the only status affliction it can have is sleep. Can't get burnt, poisoned, frozen, anything. You know, deep sleep probably refers to the fact that when you use rest and you're sleeping, you get the sleeping status, which prevents you from having any other status. So by being half asleep, you can't get any other status, but you're also not sleeping. That's pretty creative, man. You can see a few interesting things, like the koala uses the little log to pivot and swing around super fast. Look, that motion right there probably kicks you in the face in a second. Here's the next page showing off the dog Pokemon. Look at that. So, first of all, on the right-hand side, they shown that they teased it. They purposely teased it, and they revealed that they teased it. Hey, what's that dog Pokemon? Well, it's a dog Pokemon here. It looks super happy in this picture, super vicious in this picture, like it's ready to pounce and attack you. That's the dog position, man. It's cute as hell. So I want you to guess, what type do you think this puppy Pokemon is? I'll tell you its classification. It's classified as the puppy Pokemon, and its ability is either Keen Eye or Vital Spirit, split between them. What type do you think it is? Want me to tell you? It's a pure rock type, bro. That is a rock freaking puppy. It's called Iwanko. And also remember that Nekoala, this koala Pokemon, and Iwanko, this puppy Pokemon, are the Japanese names, and they're probably going to be different in English. For example, Tyranitar is Bangirasu in Japanese. If it leaked in Corocoro, it would say Bangirasu, and then you'd be like, what the hell, Bangirasu? But Tyranitar is what it is in English, so remember that. But freaking Nekoala? Dope as hell. So the magazine says it can learn Bite like every other puppy, but it hints that there's a secret involving the first Pokemon trainer that's ever owned Iwanko. So it brings up the idea, dude, you got a puppy that's a pure rock type. What if this is an artificial Pokemon, dude? You got Solgaleo and Lunala, freaking a sun Pokemon that's steel and weak to fire, and a moon Pokemon that's weak to the dark, the things that they represent. And it seems like maybe they're artificial Pokemon. Maybe Iwanko is an artificial dog. There's a secret involving the first trainer that's owned in Iwanko after it was created, like some sort of dog. You can see in the screenshots here, the first one shows there's one that's more pissed off and pouncing, like it's ready to bite you, it's vicious. And then there's another one that shows with blue eyes, but it looks different actually, it looks more nicer. So I was theorizing earlier that maybe this could be like a puppy Pokemon that maybe follows you like a puppy does, but maybe you could customize like its collar, or it would have more customization like a Furfrou. And it turns out, like, just based off the different expressions you see here for this Pokemon, maybe there's like 2 different versions. Like maybe there's like a vicious version, and like maybe there's like a hostile version and a passive version. So the hostile one would have better offensive stats, and the passive one would have better defensive stats. But so far, it's not confirmed yet whether there are 2 puppy Pokemon. So far, it just seems like 1 Pokemon. But it is confirmed that this is indeed the Pokemon we saw teased in the trailer. Moving on, they also cover the Rotom Pokedex that we saw in the June 2nd trailer. They showcase more on the Rotom form that we already discussed in earlier videos. I made an entire video on the Rotom form. They show a bit here that you can get a better understanding of. Up here, they show you a QR code that when you scan gives Pikachu into your Pokedex, and you can find where its location is. So it introduces the idea of being able to share Pokedex information using QR codes. So that's what it shows here. That's why the dudes in real life with Pokemon, it's virtual reality codes. I don't know how. Whoa, that's a Pikachu's a perfect version of that. Also showcases like the GPS function where in real time you'll be moving around. So this is like one destination, or actually no, this is the Pikachu. So the Pikachu he added to his dex, it's like swarming there. We don't know too much about this yet, but it seems like when you get these Pokemon into your dex, you get like a swarm of them. So how cool would it be if, imagine the situation, you have Pokemon Sun, your friend has Pokemon Moon, and he has a Milotic that you want. So he gives you the Pokedex information through this QR code, and in your game, a little swarm of Milotic rarely appear, but sometimes you'll see that symbol when you go to the area. That would be so dope. Don't worry guys, there's more in this Corocoro. Do not freaking think it's over. So now on the next scan, they talk about actually the first Sun and Moon Pokemon introduced to us, Magearna. Dude, we get to learn about Magearna. So if you go to the Volcanion and Mechanical Magearna movie, you get a QR code that when you scan in Pokemon Sun and Moon, you get a level 50 Magearna. A beautiful Gen 7 Pokemon, man. The ability is so hard. We don't know what it does, but it also has a new move called Fleur Cannon. And if you don't know, Fleur is French for flower. Flower freaking cannon, dude. You know what Magearna is, dude? Magearna has something to do with the ultimate weapon and freaking technology. It's like advancing the ultimate weapon into the Magearna, dude. But it's a Gen 7 Pokemon. And dude, there's been so much about Gen 7 and mechanical artificial recently. It's super weird. But to conclude what Corocoro revealed, there is apparently a secret associated with every single starter Pokemon. It says it right here, courtesy of Cerebi.net actually. According to Cerebi, Corocoro hints that Rowlet, Litten, Popplio, and Iwanko all hide a secret. I don't know what that means, but other sites said that it was just Iwanko, but no, it is Rowlet, Litten, Popplio, the 3 starters, as well as the freaking puppy Pokemon. Maybe as updated translations of this Corocoro come out, maybe Nekawala is also included, but so far it's just the starters and Iwanko. You know what, maybe there is something involved with the puppy Pokemon and these 3 starters, but you know what, man? Maybe it's got something to do with the freaking crystal, dude. You can see it in this magazine. The magazine clearly shows it. The beautiful crystals you can see. She's got a blue one, and he's got a yellowish gold one. And so far, the theory is that this thing is gonna do what Ash and Greninja can do in the anime, but with select Pokemon. It really does seem like it. The advanced technology above Mega Evolution, because if you get that instead of the Mega Bracelet, how do you Mega Evolve? It has to be through this thing, but this thing has to let you merge your hearts with certain Pokemon. I was originally thinking maybe it's your starter, but what if there's select Pokemon? Oh my god, that is so sick. Dude, what if there's select Pokemon? Okay, first of all, you want it to be organized, so maybe you can only do it with your starters. But what if there's like 3 extra Pokemon you can do it in each game? Like the legendary, this dog, and some other Pokemon, and that's it. So like there's only 6 Pokemon in Sun and Moon that you can actually merge your soul with. That would be insane, dude, if you could merge with like Solgaleo, bro. And they wouldn't make it simple, like as soon as you get it, you can merge. They would probably make you have to be max happiness. Like they'd probably invent a system where you have to like fill up this synergy bar. Like it would not be some casual transformation. Like you can see in the anime that there's actually a special animation for synchro evolution, as you can call it so far, and it exhausts Ash when Greninja does stuff. Like Greninja was fine, he was about to like win in a battle, but Ash couldn't take it, so they lost the battle. It was a draw. So there's stuff about merging your soul and synchronizing with your Pokemon that's going to be revealed, and I think that it's possible that there may be more than just the starters, but so far the reality is we don't even know if Synchro Evolution is confirmed, but at this point I think it's extremely possible. It's almost like it has to happen. So on top of this, that is actually all Corocoro leaked. Don't get pissed at me, but that was so much, dude. But I'm gonna analyze it. There'll be more videos on this because there's more with more translations coming out. But moving on to back to E3. E3 is in like 2 days, 3 days. The 14th to the 17th, or actually the 14th to the 16th, and on the official Pokemon site's Twitter, they actually said a few things. I actually retweeted it on Twitter. They actually said that live. I think they're also going to be streaming it, but I'm going to be covering it live at E3 because I'm going to be there physically. But it seems like their main two projects at E3 based off this tweet are Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sun and Moon. So we might get Pokemon Go stuff and about advancing past just beta testing stages. And we also might get stuff on Sun and Moon like, dude, these Pokemon and stuff. But I don't think it's just going to be what Corocoro has its hands on. I think there's going to be more in E3. E3 is way too big an event for Corocoro to also have it. Like, for example, when I think Mega Slowbro was revealed, when Mega Kangaskhan was revealed. So Mega Kangaskhan was in X and Y days, I think, at Pokemon World Tournament, and Mega Slowbro was at Pokemon World Tournament for Auraz days, but they were not in Corocoro. They were extra reveals at Worlds. So, dude, it's so possible that E3 is gonna bring stuff, dude. I know, for sure, first of all, we're getting gameplay, aren't we? E3 is gonna bring stuff. It's in a few days. But now when I think about it, if you could synchronize with your Pokemon, Greninja would be one of the Pokemon kind of the debate that you gotta go for it. Then again, it would be so freaking boring if everyone could merge with Greninja. Damn, dude, if you could only do it with certain Pokemon, it'd be boring. But at that point, it would be fun, and you'd want to merge with more Pokemon. And that's when you start wanting to have more Synchro evolutions from Pokemon. So it gets fun after that, okay? You might hate the idea of fusing right now, but dude, you know how many people were crapping on them when they introduced Mega Evolution, dude? You forget about that? You forget about the comments I got? Even though I didn't do it, but dude, people get pissed when new features are brought in, but they love it when they experience it. So anyways, that is all the news. I'm gonna be analyzing this stuff, more videos coming, but also E3 is coming. I'm trying to get videos coming while I'm at E3, while I give you more videos from at E3. And I'm not sure if I should do like free-for-alls or like Pokemon in Search, like Onslaught, because I've recorded quite a few episodes. Let's not talk about that. I'll figure that out. I want you guys to talk about this news. Talk about the new Pokemon reveal. We got 2 new freaking Pokemon revealed. So now, actually, let's see if we can make a joke out of this. Here, I'll name all the Pokemon we know. Rowlet, Litten, Poplio, Iwanko, Necolia, Solgaleo, Lunala, Magearna, and the question mark bird Pokemon. Dude, what if that bird Pokemon, this might be so stupid, but at the same time, what if that bird Pokemon is like the second stage to the Owl Grass starter, freaking Rowlet? And then like all the theories about this thing being a ground type or nerfed, freaking destroyed, dude. Can Rowlet end up grass ground? Makes sense, but it doesn't make sense, man. Don't blame me. But that is all the news. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Talk about the possibility of Synchro evolution. Talk about whether you like Iwanko or Necolia better. And dude, talk about the fact that we just got 2 new Pokemon introduced and what you're expecting from Sun and Moon and what you want from E3. Dude, it's gonna be epic. So anyways, keep playing, keep laughing, and keep believing. See you in the next video. Peace.